Value chains assist businesses in being more efficient so they can provide the most value at lowest cost. The ultimate objective of a value chain is to give a business a competitive edge by boosting production and controlling costs. In this video, we will understand value chain, its component, and importance. Let's begin with understanding the value chain management. A value chain is made up of all the internal business operations and procedures that contribute value to the finished product. Companies in all industries are now more competitive than ever in the current business environment. Professor Michael Porter of Harvard Business School first introduced a value chain idea in his book Competitive Advantage: Creating and Sustaining Superior Performance in 1985. When a company determines its primary, secondary, and sub-activities and assesses the effectiveness at each point, it has completed a value chain analysis. Linkages, dependencies, and other patterns in the value chain can be discovered by a value chain analysis. Now let's move to the components of value chain management. Porter identified 5 important activities, and enhancing each one of them or all of them will help you or your firm grow. According to Porter, value chain is made up of primary activities that directly add value to the end product or support activities that indirectly add value. More value is added, the better these perform. Primary activities contribute to a product or service physical creation, sales, maintenance, and support. These activities include the following: inbound operation, the internal handling and management of resources coming from outside sources such as external vendors and other supply chain sources. These outside resources flowing in are called inputs and may include raw materials. Operations, activities and processes that transforms input into output, the products or service being sold by the business that flows out to the customer. These output are the core products that can be sold for a higher price than the cost of material and production to create a profit. Outbound logistics, the delivery of output to customer processes involve system of storage, collection, and distribution to customers. This includes managing a company's internal systems and external systems from customers' organization. Marketing and sales, activities such as advertising and branding or brand building, which seeks to increase visibility, reach a marketing audience, and communicate why consumers should purchase a product or service. Service, activities such as customer service and product support, which reinforces a long-term relationship with the customers who have purchased a product or service. Understanding these everyday activities and the value they add collectively in the process will enable the management to fine-tune the business and look objectively at where improvements can be made. These improvements could be to reduce costs or improve production. The additional value creation results in a company's customer deriving the most benefit from the company's product or service for the lowest cost. It is feasible to take value chain management a stage further and apply it to the secondary support services that also bring value to the chain. It is also where efficiencies and improvements can be made, be that in reducing cost, increasing capacity, and ultimately increased profits. Procurement and purchasing, finding new external vendors, managing vendor relationship, and negotiating prices and other activities related to bringing in the necessary material and resources used to build a product or service. Human resource management, the management of human capital. This includes functions such as hiring, training, building, and maintaining an organizational culture, and maintaining positive employee relationship. Technology development, activities such as research and development, IT management, and cyber security that build and maintain an organization's use of technology. Company infrastructure, Necessary company activities such as legal, general management, administrative, accounting, infrastructure, finance, public relation, and quality assurance are a part of these. By factoring these, the tangible benefits include a proper cost analysis for each process, comprising with competitors to enable improvements in customer perceptions, and an identification of core competencies and activities. When undergoing a value chain analysis, business should regard the framework as a starting point rather than a complete start to finish process. Here are some steps that companies can take to understand their value chains. Breaking primary and secondary activity down into sub-activities. Organizations can then analyze each function or a more granular level to compare the financial returns of each function to the time, effort, and cost required. Looking for connections between sub-activities. Often the inefficiencies of one activity or sub-activity is linked to another. For example, an ill-advised HR hire can create issues that permeate into many different sub-activities. Technologies and inbound operations can also have rippling effects throughout a company's value chain. Diagnosing areas of improvement. Consider trends and patterns in the different sub-activities and connections between sub-activities and evaluate the potential improvement opportunities in those particular points in the value chain. So to conclude, we can say that value chain helps break down all activities that go into producing a good or service and understanding areas of cost saving and differentiation. With value chain, you can optimize your effort, eliminate waste, and improve profitability. Value chain helps providing useful insights that can bring greater value to the end customer.